Hello, everyone. Who is excited to start the live today? Just let me connect on Instagram and then I should be ready to start. Let's get the party rolling. And then we should be ready to start essential words for a job interview. Yes, essential words for a job interview. Now we are getting started here. Essential words for a job interview. Let me try to fix it. If it doesn't get fixed, it's fine. Hello, everyone. Hello, people there on Instagram. Hello, people here on YouTube. You are following me through. Let me try to fix this. And I'm not like, I'm always like, have a problem with it. But welcome, people that are here on Instagram. Please join me in this wonderful live that we're going to talk about essential words during the interview. And today, as requested for me before, they should be done all in English today. Most of the time, the lives I make Portuguese and English, but today we will do solely 100% in English today because of requests you have. And never forget. Hello, people from Melbourne. Good to see you. Good morning. In here in Brazil, we have 8 p.m. So I hope you guys from Melbourne are in tip top shape. And as you know, people from Melbourne that are like writing for me in here, like we don't have winter here in Brazil. It's really winter, but it's hot. So let's continue. Let's get started because this life, like I know you guys all know, I promote lives every Tuesday of the month from 8 until 8:15, 8:20. Not to honor too much time from you guys because I know we all have busy lives. Yes, I got 15 minutes before I ended like my last English class to do this live for you guys. And yes, indeed, people from Melbourne that is right. It's freezing cold. I lived in Wisconsin for 7 years. Yeah, Wisconsin for 7 years and 3 years in Texas in the United States. So I totally hear. Bear with me. The snow will melt and all will be good. So, essential words for a job interview. For the people that don't know me, I'm Pauline Janes, English teacher, your best option to boost your confidence, to boost your business English. As everybody knows, I was in the corporate settings for more than 22 plus years. Out of the 22 years, 10 years plus, I live in the United States where I worked in three big corporations and my English was elevated. And my primary purpose is to facilitate business English for Brazilian professionals. That way, we can scale up people, we can bring in more businesses to our economy as well. All right, guys, let's get that rolling. One of the things that I know it's essential during a job interview, it's preparation. If you don't practice, you are in big trouble. You are not in a big problem, but you are going to be in a big trouble. And when you are in a big trouble, that shows to the headhunters and the people who want to talk to you for that job related that you did not prepare. And one of the worst thing that you can be, it's a penny pincher. Try to squeeze in something that it's better to invest in a person who really knows about business English, who really knows what it takes to do a job interview. So that's the reason why I always do this lives except like from the last Tuesday of the month. I don't do lives and I give this free lives with all this context. The topic that everybody chose are essential words for the job interview. And who is watching me through Instagram? Just rush and hurry, hurry. Go on my YouTube at Pauline Janis English Teacher. You can have access to all my slides. And I have to confess, job interview can be crucial for you to have a positive impact or a non impact. And when you have a non impact, that means that people will not see you and your resume as well as so powerful as it should be. Does it make sense for you? I mean, is this like really good for you? Like what I'm saying right now? When you are in a job interview, and before that, you need to prepare. Also, a job interview prepares details of previous job duties. And that's what it is. When you are right and you do prepare for a job interview, you know how to show your storytelling of your career path. And it's not a piece of paper that is going to show you, it's you, your personality, your verbal, your nonverbal communication. They are key for your surroundings, they are key for your people. And believe me, I have been on your shoes, people. I have been on your shoes. Having a piece of paper like a resume, it's very good. Everybody should hear. Everybody should have it. However, a face-to-face interaction, it shows more about you because you are the owner of your resume. You own it. You own it. You are the owner of your resume. So nothing better to have the details of your job description outside of your resume. So have a really good narrative and storytelling. Also, why to use the right words in a job interview is so important. It allows to give the interviewer, it can be the headhunter or the person who will hire you, you know, a deep understanding of your previous work. And believe me, believe me, when you have a better understanding of your previous work and you know and you have clarity and things are crystal as water, you know the ground you are going to be in. You know the waters you will be swimming in. And more than that, you will know about what you to expect from the company you are facing the job interview. Does it make sense for you? And also, the last one, to have face to face interactions, you will speak honestly. Like right now, I'm talking to you guys, right? On Instagram and on YouTube. Guys, if I don't speak honestly to you, how am I going to build my reputation? I mean, I am a very grounded corporate professional, and now I help hand by hand corporate professionals to do their job, to get better, and more than that, to build trust in your English. Does it make sense for you? Because they will compare what you put in your resume versus to what you're saying. They will. And that's the reason why they just don't add you in one single job interview. They put you in different job interviews with different people because they will match the information that you're saying. But keep that in mind. Human resources, they don't want to know if you're really good at your hard skills. Who really wants to know if you're really good at your hard skills is the hiring manager, the people who is going to need you for the job interview. HR will look at you if you have a suit, if you're suitable to the culture of the company. And as such, that you're not going to be a micromanager, for example, that you're going to be a good return on investment in the company. Because at the end of the day, every investment that the company has in you by bringing you on board, by offering you an offer letter and things like that, it's an investment and it needs to be paid off. Does it make sense for you what I'm saying? So keep that in mind and never forget why the words are so important during the job interview. First, to have clarity. Also, you are the owner of your career path. So, being more loyal and more sincere than having a face to face job interview, there is no other way. And you have the real interactions with people around you. Never forget. Now, moving on. What I want to do is to do a small practice. And I like you guys know that I read a lot, and I like to convert all my knowledge that I have from other people to convert into my portfolio of the business English. Don't forget to be yourself during the job interview. You are the owner of your life and of your career as well. And now, based on my corporate experience, I have listed for you 7 powerful words in here. For the people who are following me on YouTube, you have it, the slides here. The first word is managed. I'm going to give you an example. I'm not going to write in here because you guys can understand me. Like, I managed to deal with pressure the best way, and we had best practices with it. Number two, that is super important to you, worked concurrently. Concurrently, work means that you work hand by hand with somebody else. You know what I mean? When people say, oh, I implemented the SAP system, I did the segregation of duties matrix, I did the month end close, they are being liars. They are being liars all the way, because we know that building a department, you need what? You don't need artificial intelligence. You need people doing the work. So when you say we work concurrently to make the cost savings and achieve the budget of the company, you are really bringing to yourself that first, you don't think only on yourself. Then also, you like to work as a team. And working as a team, you have the hard skills necessary and the soft skills necessary, and everything adds up in the pieces of the puzzle. I just want to hear thumbs up in here. Does it make sense for you? The other one, following to that, we talked about managed, work concurrently, and then we have the next one, supervised. I managed to supervise a team of up to 30 auditors. This is true. My last corporate company I worked for, Brookfield Corporation, I was a senior international internal audit manager. I supervised up to 30 auditors during diverse audits throughout the month for the Latin businesses. We supervise, we led people. That shows that you took ownership. And I want to make a point here. You don't need to be a manager to be able to supervise people. Again and again and again. Nowadays, things are going so fast, and things they change like snapping the fingers, right? When you supervise people, you don't really have to hold the manager position. You are in the earlier stage of your career and you're already managing people. Following to that, consistent. That means that you have a solid consistency. Look at that. I'm going to create an example right now. We learn from our mistakes and we consistently did true ups in the accrual that was being made based on the market changes. Consistent. When you did something consistently over and over again, that you master your talent by doing that. The other one, the other two, I'm going to read them together, because for me, when you say, I'm very excited to be here and I'm very optimistic, it's the key for you to have a good energy and synergy during your job interview. Look at that. Hey, I'm very excited to be here and I'm very optimistic about the outcome of this job interview. And also, would you like to share with me if how do I compare with the other candidates? Do this question. Don't be afraid to ask those things. So, saying that you're very excited and you're very optimistic about the possibility of working in the company, it's amazingly great. And it shows that even though you know there are other people that and another candidates that they might be better than you have great chances to succeed. And the other one that I think it's important, the guys, I do recorded classes, online classes. I have my Hotmart product, How to Succeed in a Job Interview. I do mentorings. I translate CVs, you name it. I do speeches. When you say, I did not have a problem to recalibrate the goals of my career path. It's amazing. I'm going to give you my example. When I left the corporate settings, I was a high executive, senior audit manager. And I had to say, this is my last time in internal audit after 22 plus years working in here, and I need to recalibrate my expectations as a professional. And as such, I'm going to help the Brazilian corporate professionals to boost their capabilities and don't feel that insecure about their business English, mainly with negotiating with people from overseas. When you recalibrate the route, that shows that you have the freedom and the open mindset to say, oh, this is not working. So let's readjust things. So let's wrap it out all up. In summary, manage. Number 2, work concurrently. Number 3, supervised. Number 4, consistent. We need to be consistent. Look at this. I consistently do lives every Tuesday of the month for free for you guys. Free for you guys. Free, consistently. Excited and optimistic, and finally recalibrated. Use it for the rest of your life, these words, in a job interview, in your work settings, and when you're negotiating with somebody. They are very powerful words. And of course, like in here, now I'm going to speak in Portuguese. Claro que aqui, depois dessa aula de inglês para vocês, de graça, eu tenho o maior orgulho de dizer, né? Vocês sabem que em agosto eu vou fazer 50 anos, gente. Como é que pode 50 anos de idade nessa vida maravilhosa? 50 anos de idade. E foi antecipando o mês do meu aniversário, que vai ser dia 18 de agosto, hein? Quero ganhar presente, quero que todo mundo fale que eu sou maravilhosa, que eu sou a melhor teacher do mundo. Brincadeiras à parte, mas tô falando sério, dia 18 de agosto é meu aniversário. Eu estou dando de presente para vocês 50% de desconto do meu curso da Hotmart. Tudo que você precisa ir lá na link da bio do LinkedIn. Entra na página que diz página de vendas. Entra lá no link. Vai te direcionar para uma página de compras. Na página de compras você insere seus dados, adiciona cupom de desconto 50, o sinal de percentual e off com 2 Fs. 50 percentual off, OFF. Então fica 50% off. E aí aplica o cupom de desconto. 50% de desconto. Vai sair menos de 12 vezes que R$ 25. Depois dessa, você só não aprende a ter sucesso numa entrevista de inglês. Mergulha nesse curso. Você vai ter 1 ano de acesso ilimitado a mim e à comunidade Hello Everyone no WhatsApp. Você vai ter 6 PDFs totalmente diagramados com 6 vídeos e mais uma aula bônus lá dentro. Tá incrível. Então, aproveita agora, porque é meu presente para vocês por eu antecipar o meu mesmo aniversário. E finalmente, gente, vocês não possam esquecer de que o quê? Eu gosto de terem dizer, ó, que eu coloquei aqui, ó. Our thoughts build our reality. Os nossos pensamentos constroem a nossa realidade. Your thoughts build your reality. So if you believe you're strong enough, and being strong enough is not learning at once, it's progressively doing it, consistently doing something. You will get what you deserve. Never forget that. And I'm here to help you. Nos vemos a próxima semana, na próxima live de terça-feira. Como protocolo, live de 20 minutos. Vocês já podem compartilhar no Stories no YouTube, já me segue nas redes sociais e ajuda no engajamento da teacher. Hello, everyone, and bye-bye for the fear in a job interview. See you next week. Bye now.